Before watching this video, please subscribe this channel and click on bell icon to get the notifications for the upcoming classes.
Okay. Now we discuss about the electromagnetism. The 5 weightage of this lesson is 5 marks. So first of all, Oersted experiment. The electromagnetism introduced by the Oersted. According to Oersted, whenever the current is carrying in a conductor, the magnetic flux is formed in a concentric circle around that conductor. According to Oersted experiment, whenever the current is carrying in conductor, the magnetic flux or magnetic field lines will be developed around the current carrying conductor as a concentric circles where conductor is at the center. Okay. What is a magnetic flux? The number of magnetic lines of forces passing through given surface area is called as a magnetic flux. This is a ball magnet. This is a given surface area. The magnetic field lines will crossing through the given area. This number of magnetic lines crossing through a given area perpendicular to its plane is called as a magnetic flux. Magnetic flux, the SI unit of the magnetic flux is Webers. The SI unit of magnetic flux is Webers. What are the characteristics or properties of the magnetic field lines? All magnetic field lines are closed loops, like that. The magnetic field line directed from south to north inside the magnet and north to south outside the magnet. All magnetic field lines are closed loops, form a closed loops, like this. The magnetic field line is directed from the south to north inside the magnet and north to south outside the magnet. The magnetic flux density is more near the poles and it is decreases far away from the poles. In given surface area, the number of magnetic field lines is more as near the poles and it is decreases far away from the poles. A tangent drawn to the magnetic field line gives the direction of the magnetic flux density or magnetic field induction. A tangent drawn at any point on magnetic field line gives the direction of magnetic flux density or magnetic field induction strength. Magnetic field induction strength. Now we are discussing about the magnetic flux density. Magnetic flux density. Denoted by B. So the number of magnetic field lines crossing per unit area is called magnetic flux density. That is magnetic flux per area. That is magnetic flux denoted by phi and area is denoted by B. The magnetic flux crossing per unit area is called as magnetic flux density. That is magnetic flux per unit area. The SI unit is Weber per meter square or Tesla. The SI unit is Weber per meter square or Tesla. The magnetic flux per unit area is called as a magnetic flux density. The SI unit is Weber per meter square or Tesla. Okay, electromagnetism introduction. A solenoid in which a iron metal core, the number of copper coils wound on the iron metal core is named as a solenoid. If a ring is placed inside the solenoid is subjected to AC current. That is, one is the positive terminal, another one is the negative terminal. The coil, the ring was turned at certain height from the solenoid. It will be lifts certain height. Because of the magnetic flux linked with the coil is continuously changes. Due to this, the current will be carrying the alternative current is alternatively changes. The respective magnetic flux will be changes. Due to this magnetic flux, the ring was lifted to certain height. If it is subjected to DC current, direct current, the magnetic flux is rises certain height and falls down. It rises certain time for fall down. Because of instantly some current will be carries in the conductor, that's why the magnetic flux is increases, so that the ring was lifted certain height. After few seconds, the constant current will be flows. There is no change of magnetic flux. That's why the coil will be falls on it. Okay, when ring was subjected to AC current, it will be lift certain height and transfer. Ring was subjected to DC current, it was lifted certain height and fall down. Okay, what is electromagnetism? Faraday electromagnetism. Faraday electromagnetism. If any current carrying coil is subjected to external current, whenever the magnetic flux linked with the coil is changes, whenever the magnetic flux linked with a coil is changes, the EMF or current is induces in that coil. The induced EMF is the EMF induced in the coil is called as a induced EMF. The current induced in that coil is called as a induced current. Okay. Whenever the current carrying coil is subjected to the external magnetic field or magnetic flux, the EMF or currents are induces in the same coil. This phenomenon is known as a Faraday law of electromagnetism. Faraday law of electromagnetism. The EMF induced in the coil is, let it be E, is equal to negative rate of change of magnetic flux, d phi by dt. The EMF induced in the coil is equal to the negative rate of change of magnetic flux. Here phi is the magnetic flux, t is the time. D phi is the change in magnetic flux, dt is the difference in time interval. For n turns of coil will be considered here. Therefore, the EMF induced in the coil E is equal to minus n into d phi by dt, where n is the number of turns used in the coil, d phi is the change of magnetic flux, and dt is the difference in time interval. E is the EMF induced. Once again, I am telling that according to Faraday law of electromagnetism, the EMF induced in the coil is equal to the negative rate of change of magnetic flux. For n turns of coil will be used, the EMF induced is equal to minus n into d phi by dt, where n is the number of turns used in the coil, d phi is the change of flux, dt is the difference in time interval. Here negative sign indicates Lenz's law. Here negative sign indicates Lenz's law. What's the Lenz's law? The EMF induced in the coil is always opposed the cause that produced it. Okay, if a coil is taken place here, whenever the magnetic flux is subjected to that, the EMF induced in the coil is due to the change of magnetic flux. The induced EMF is always again oppose the cause. Cause is nothing but magnetic flux that opposes the magnetic flux. Here negative sign in Faraday law of electromagnetism is indicates Lenz's law. Lenz's law states that the direction of induced EMF is always oppose the cause that produced it. It obeys the law of conservation of energy. The direction of electric current induced in the coil is explained by right hand thumb rule. whenever the magnetic flux indicated by the curling finger, then the current flowing through the conductor is indicated by the right hand thumb. And the current is flowing in a conductor indicates the thumb. The magnetic field as concentric circles around the conductor indicated by the curling finger. Curling finger. A magnetic field in which the magnetic flux density is same is called uniform magnetic field. A magnetic field in which the magnetic flux density B remains the same as in direction or magnitude, then the magnetic field is called as a uniform magnetic field. The magnetic field in which the magnetic flux density changes either direction or magnitude is called as a non-uniform magnetic field. When certain charge carrier of charge Q is moving with velocity V is subjected to the uniform magnetic field, the force experienced by the magnetic field is equals to F equal to BQV into sin theta. When a charge of Q is subjected to uniform magnetic field of flux density B, in which the charge moves with velocity V, then the force experienced by the uniform magnetic field is F is equals to BQV sin theta. When the charge enters in the uniform magnetic field at right angles, that is 90 degrees, when the charge enters in the uniform magnetic field at right angles, that is theta is equals to 0, perpendicular to the field, the force experienced by the field is BQV sin 90. Here sin 90 value is 1. Therefore, F is equal to BQV. When charge subjected to uniform magnetic field by making certain angle, the force experienced by the uniform magnetic field is BQV sin theta. When the charge subjected to the uniform magnetic field at right angles, the force experienced by the uniform magnetic field is F is equals to BQV sin theta. Here, a long straight conductor of length L in which the current will be carrying in the conductor is I. It is subjected to uniform magnetic field of flux density B. The force experienced on the charged conductor by the magnetic field is F is equals to B. Here know that current I is equals to Q by T. That's why Q is equals to I into T. They replaced by Q, IT, and velocity is displacement by time. Here displacement is the length of the conductor, time is T. Therefore, velocity replaced by displacement by time, that is length by time, into sin theta. Therefore, TT cancel. The force experienced by the charged current carrying conductor by the magnetic field is F is equal to BIL sin theta. The force experienced by the uniform magnetic field on the charged current carrying conductor of length L is F is equal to BIL sin theta. When the conductor is subjected to magnetic field at right angles, where the angle is 90 degrees, therefore the force experienced by the uniform magnetic field is BIL sin 90. That is sin 90 value is 1. Therefore, F is equals to BIL. The force experienced by the uniform magnetic field on current carrying conductor at angle theta is F is equal to BIL sin theta, that is BIL sin theta. When the current carrying conductor is subjected to uniform magnetic field at right angles, the force experienced by the magnetic field is F equal to BIL, BIL. Okay, motor. An electric motor converts the electrical energy into mechanical energy. An electrical motor converts the electrical energy into mechanical energy. An electric generator converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Electric motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy, and electric generator converts mechanical energy into electrical energy.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe this channel and click on bell icon to get the notifications for the upcoming classes. And share this